Hello everyone, happy weekend in advance. For today's video, I'll be discussing with you about ghosting. Most of you must have heard this word in terms of social life, like dating. And this word refers to a situation where one party boycotts communication with another. But for today's video, I'm looking at it in terms of job employment. What is ghosting as far as job employment is concerned? It can be defined in two ways. The first one, it's in terms of the employer, which refers to a situation where this employer fails to give a job offer to an employee as earlier promised. In terms of the employee, it refers to a situation where this same employee fails to show up for an interview or fails to start work as earlier agreed. What are the causes of this situation? Keep watching to find out. Welcome back. If you're just tuning in, this is NDANGOH'S Diary. Subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't done so, and of course you can follow me on TikTok, Facebook and IG. For today's video, I'll be talking about the causes of ghosting in terms of job offer within the Thai context. Thailand is a huge travel destination for people hoping to teach English abroad. It's attracting foreigners the world over due to its natural beauty. But the issue of ghosting has been ongoing, and it's quite unfortunate that very little is mentioned about it. However, there are three main causes of ghosting within Thai context. The first one has to do with our salary issue. Both the employer, in this case schools, and employee, teachers, are selfish in terms of what they expect. Employers are unwilling to pay huge paid package to teachers to perform the tasks which they are being employed for, partly because of the COVID-19 situation. Teachers on their part are unwilling to accept little salary because of the hardship that is now existing due to COVID-19. With this situation in place, both parties tend to ghost each other when they are not satisfied with what is on offer. The second cause of ghosting within the Thai context is unclear goals. In terms of our job adverts, if you read what is out there, as an applicant, you might tend to realize that when you get at the work site, what you see is not exactly what was on advert. And even when you go as far as signing a contract, what you end up doing is not exactly what was on the contract. And if you're being underpaid, you tend to be angry, you're not happy. This situation might lead to ghosting. The employee may decide to leave the work without saying goodbye or without explaining why he or she is leaving. This in itself causes ghosting. And the last point which I want to raise, that I believe is one of the reasons why ghosting is occurring in Thai workplaces, is lack of communication. Let us look at it at the preliminary stage of employment. When an applicant applies for a job position, employers fail to keep in touch with employees. For whatsoever reason, I can't tell because I'm not one myself, but it's normal that when an applicant applies for a position, the employer should try to communicate, maybe keep an update of what is happening by talking to the employee that, okay, we've received your CV, maybe we are reviewing it, and at the end we shall contact you if you're qualified. But in most cases, they receive this and just send an email like, thank you, your CV has been received. That is all. Communication here is not clear, and the employee is left wondering what is happening. And maybe because of this, the employee may keep on looking for more jobs. Eventually, when the employer comes in to invite the employee, this employee must have agreed an employment contract for somebody else. This leads to ghosting because information is not communicated clearly. On the part of the employees, they equally fail to send a follow-up or message or email to find out about the application status. They apply and sit quietly, and they are hoping that the employer will call and talk to them about the whole situation. So there is miscommunication barrier here, or communication barrier between the two parties. Miscommunication, misinformation. Nothing is clearly stated. Therefore, this will cause ghosting. One party leaving the other. These are the main three reasons that causes ghosting in Thailand. And if you are not aware of this situation, by watching this video today, you should be quite aware of it because it's real, it does happen. Talk to 10 teachers you meet on the way and they will recount an experience where they have been ghosted. Talk to 10 employers in a Thai school, they will equally recount a situation where they have been ghosted. How can we avoid this situation? That will be the next topic in my next video, which comes up over the weekend. Keep checking the channel regularly for new upload. I love you all, and please subscribe to my channel. Show me some love. Come on. Nothing goes for nothing. I'm giving you knowledge for free. Return the love by hitting the subscribe button. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.